Isn't this cool? Oh, okay. So the first things first, I need to simmer the heck down. Um, we're taking cleansing breaths. Anyway, okay. So hi. Okay, Chi Chi. Um, I'm shook. I'm shook as fuck. I don't know how much I can swear in these videos, but I just love the way the light is going across this. So anyway, um, I don't know how much I can swear in these videos, but holy, I can't believe it, that I am in SurvivORG. I think it is so cool. This is only my fourth org. I've only played 3 other Survivor games. And so, kinda shitting bricks. But at the same time, I'm so happy and I'm so excited that I get to play. Because this is the premier org after all. And so, I'm in the big leagues now. So, yes, I'm very excited to see what I can do and see what damage I can deal. My long story short is that my name is Ben. Hi. You'll probably see many of these videos throughout the series, and I plan on staying here for quite a while, so yeah, get used to them. As of right now, I am just letting everything marinate. Day 1 is already chaotic enough, let alone with this whole Chris Blue situation, but more on that later. But as of right now, yeah, I'm just, living my hangover fantasy, chilling out. Yeah. Who's got 2 thumbs and plans on winning the game? This guy. So yeah. As of right now, it seems like Lacey, Yawley, and Vupa are a group that are coming together for some reason. I think that Lacey is so out there, but I love her because she's a single mum from Australia. And I prefer working with women because I feel like there are fewer girls that play, but also if someone's from Australia, I'm going to work with them because I'm a New Zealander. I burp in every confessional. That was my burp for this confessional. If you saw my videos from my last org, then you'll know that I burp in every confessional. Anyway. So yeah, those are the 3 people that right now are, sparking my interest. If I was to hold them in my hand, I would not Marie Kondo them. They do spark joy, so I would keep them. But the people that aren't maybe resonating with me right now are Al. Al just is very snappy in their responses, and I don't know if I can get behind her. And yeah, I'm not warming up to her in the same way that I'm warming up to other people. She's just, yeah, her answers are one word and they're dry and I don't have anything to go off them. Chi Chi is kind of at a disadvantage for this Chris Blue situation. I was having fine chats with Chris, and then suddenly the game is paused and I'm like, okay, so we all just let everything marinate, which was good because it meant I wasn't hyper for the first part of the org, and I could let everything kind of marinate and settle, and then approach the social game. And so I think my first impression, hopefully people think of me as a little bit saner, a little bit not as erratic and, skittish as I normally am. Especially on a first day when first day nerves exist and all that. So I think it was a blessing in disguise that we had a delayed start, but at the same time it sucks for Chi Chi because now Chi Chi's at a disadvantage simply for being the replacement person, which is something you can't control. I'm very pleased that we aren't starting off with a numbers disadvantage, and I'm pleased that we have a full cast because it would be a disservice to the game and a disservice to production who have obviously planned how the season's going to work out. So if from day 1 it was all if it was ruined from day 1, then it would really suck for the rhythmic timing of the schedule of the season. But yeah, that places Chi Chi somewhat at the bottom too. I think Beck is one to look out for. Beck seems really switched on, and I really like that, but at the same time it worries me. So maybe I should use them as a shield, I don't know. But yeah, as of right now, everyone else is kind of on the same playing field. I don't think anyone is as intensely... You know how there's always someone on the first day of the org that's like chaotic and just a lot? I honestly think that person is Logan on the other tribe, so oh well. As long as I don't have to deal with it, I really don't care. Um, Another thing I wanted to mention in my first confessional, because I've already done a written introduction, which you probably can see up this viewer lounge, viewer log chat. Anyway, something I wanted to mention is how, coincidentally, I think 6 members of this cast have all played, or lots of us have played in Poke Viva, Poke's speeds, but a few of us, I think, all played in the same season, season 29 of Poke Viva. And it's really funny because that was my first ever org. Like, when I think of, like, the first thing I ever did on Discord Survivor was play that season. And so for me to be here with Vooper, with Jello, with Manly, it's not like I remember these people because a speed is one and done, you know? It happens within 5 hours and you don't really talk to people afterwards, typically. But yeah, immediately Vooper and I had that connection, so that was pretty cool. And hopefully it's something I can work off as the game progresses. Yes, so there's that. That is going for me. But yeah, I always prefer working with girls. It's something I regret in past seasons not doing, and so now that I'm in SurvivORG, this is the org that counts, and so I want to work with Lacey because I think she'd be voted out in front of me because she's just such a kooky character. She would be a shield, and I think Yuli is someone chill and strategic. I think secretly they're plotting. They're plotting, and I don't like it. But yeah, that does make me a little nervous too. Overall, I'm just letting it all sink in. I'm pleased that we have another day to just, you know, chill out, get to know everyone, and thankfully, this extra 24 hours I think is going to really help me in this game because it means that my time zone doesn't really affect me as much because I can make a further first impression. I think I've made social ground with lots of people, and I think I wouldn't be the first person voted out just based off first impressions because I think I've been warm and charismatic, but of course I can only see the game from my perspective and I might be clouded to some majority alliance that's already formed. I hope that I joined some alliance chats today. I don't want to be the one that says it, but yeah, I'm hopeful that I'm at least 3 chats by the end of today. It's not like I have anything else to do because I am incredibly hungover, and so this is the look you're getting from me today with bed hair and this, you know, this jersey, and my sweatpants. You know, I'm living my best life. But yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that everything's going to work out for me. And I think it will. I'm hopeful. I think it will. One of my biggest things in orgs always is that I'm too passionate and over the top. So something I need to really gauge this season is when to be proactive and when to stick to the status quo. I need to be able to know when to dive, dodge, zig, and zag, but then other times I need to know to stick the course, you know? I think the biggest thing that people can take away from orgs, not only other than meeting new people, is approaching strategy. And the strategy of orgs, I've realised, is that you need to be calm, cool, and collected for the first half, and then at the second half go into it. And so what I need to continually do is build relationships, lay low right now, lay a foundation that I can then build strategy on top of in rounds to come. I'm excited to do my first safari run today as well because I've never done safari runs in orgs. I've participated in safaris before, but never ones with commands that then lead to other commands. So it'll be a tree, which is very exciting. So there's that going for me as well. But yeah. Overall, my confessionals often won't be like this. I'll actually be well put together and, you know, I'll actually think about what I'm going to say. I'll probably answer my confessional questions that I get. Fingers crossed I get questions. I imagine I will. But yeah, as of right now, I am super hyped to be in this season. I am honestly shook that it took me only 1 application. I don't know if I should say that in this video, especially to the viewing audience, some of which might have been people that applied and did not get in. But yeah, I'm gonna make everyone proud, and everyone that's rooting for me, thank you for doing so. Yeah, by the end of this season, I will have I'll be the reigning emperor. That's the goal. And I mean, I think that the role, like the role reigning empress, I love the color, but I think it would look much better under my name than it does Elena's. And yeah, I mean, that's the plan. In about a month and a half's time, I plan to be, all over the Token Teens page, because that's the next season, right? I I should know this. I should really know this. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it from me. It's 8:32 a.m. on August the 30th, and yeah, that's all you've missed on Glee. I don't think there's really anything else I have to say. But very pleased, very excited, very nervous, but at the same time, just letting everything marinate, letting everything simmer, and hopefully, the meat tastes nicer when you marinate. So yeah, I just need to let everything simmer down, be calm, cool, collected, collect my thoughts, and yeah, I'll be okay. I'll be fine. Cleansing breaths, right? Cleansing breaths.